This is a lesson over the Sun, Earth, and Moon system. This is Universe Step 3 and it's a Level 2 lesson. The Moon reflects light from the Sun. So as you can see, there's an image of the Sun. There's light traveling in a wave toward the Moon, and the yellow part, or the lit part of the Moon, is reflecting the light from the Sun, while the dark part is not. In order for this to happen, light must travel in waves in a straight line from its source. Light must also reflect off objects such as a mirror or other reflective surfaces. So here are a couple of images. This first image has a lamp, and as you can see, the yellow squiggly lines are light traveling in waves in a straight line from its source. Second image shows a mirror, and so light is bouncing off of it or reflecting off of it. So this is what happens when we combine the Sun with the Moon, because the Moon is made of a reflective surface. Okay, you're about to learn the 8 phases of the Moon. Are you ready? The first phase is the new moon, and so that's when it looks like there is no moon at all. The second phase is when we are starting to illuminate, or the moon is reflecting the sunlight off of it. This is a waxing crescent. And we have the first quarter, and so this is when a quarter of the phase is over, and it's also when a quarter of the moon is showing. Waxing gibbous. Waxing gibbous turns into a full moon. So the full moon is when we see the entire moon. It's reflecting all of the sun's rays. Waning gibbous, so we're starting to lose illumination here. The third quarter is when a third of the lunar cycle has been completed. 3/4 of the lunar cycle has been completed. Waning crescent, and we're back to the beginning, which is new moon. So those are the 8 phases of the moon: new, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full, waning gibbous, third quarter, waning crescent. And you're going to learn some terms. So the first term is solar eclipse. Solar eclipse. And this is when the moon blocks the sun rays from hitting Earth's surface. This happens during the day. Okay, so the moon comes across the sky, or that's the way it looks, and it blocks sun rays from hitting Earth's surface. So it looks like the moon covers the sun for a short period of time. Lunar eclipse. This is when the Earth is blocking the sun's rays from reflecting off the moon's surface. So this happens at night, and it's when it looks like the moon gets covered, and it's getting covered by Earth or Earth's shadow. Tides. Tides are caused, or simply the rise and fall of sea level. So if you've been to the coast of Maine, you know that there's a low tide and a high tide, and the water level is going to be different based on those tides. So during low tide in a certain area, if it's high tide, you'd be underwater, for example, in that same spot. The final term is gravity. And I'm just going to give a definition of this term, and you'll learn more about this during the next measurement topic. So gravity is a force that attracts objects towards each other. And this force depends on 2 things. It depends on the masses of the objects and the distance between those objects. So I have a couple images for you. The first one is a solar eclipse. So the moon is covering the sun. Happens during the day. Second is a lunar eclipse. And this is when the moon's light are actually blocked out by the earth. Third is a picture of low tide in Maine. So you do not want to stand there during high tide. You will be covered with water. And the final image is gravity. And so it's just showing that the smaller objects are attracted to the larger object. It's a lesson over the Sun, Earth, Moon system, universe, step 3, level 2 lesson.